Hey, how's it going, everyone? Today is Monday, July 29th, and yeah, today's my birthday. But definitely, I definitely want to do a video about my reflection and also my testimony for doing the 50 days of prayer in my personal prayer life. Um, and then I see what's going on. Let me start with that first. I think that, you know, when I first began doing this thing, it's really becoming, it's really becoming a habit of me to pray a little bit more longer than usual, because I believe that the Lord really want to communicate with me on a certain season in my life, and although I go um, having a rough time at work. It really, the Lord really brought me or really called me into entrepreneurship. The thing is, I know a lot of family members and a lot of, friends at church were talking me out of it. But if it's of the Lord, then I got to be obedient what the Lord is saying. Because I understand some people want to take a different route, basically. Now, when I was first born again, Lord, I surrender my life to you, my wife, my kids, well, my future wife, my future kids, whatever whatever area of my life that I surrender onto the Lord. And so, because of it, the Lord really, really changed my life around, spiritually speaking, and being more of a man of God, and to understand the the powerful messages of what God is allowing me to take in, if it's a good wording for it. Just soaking in to the presence of God, and just really realizing that, even going through the rough times, God is still there with me. Even through the depression, even through being down sometimes, God was there. Not only to encourage me, but also to excuse me, man. But anyway, just to really trust in the Lord. Yesterday I spent time with my girlfriend yesterday, and man, God was God was really, really powerful during that time, and I'm about to tear up a little bit because God is so good. God is so good, and that the Lord uses her not only to to support me, to comfort me during the worst times, but I just thank the Lord for everything, and she's praised Him as if that's what it says to do, but again, God's so good, and God just pouring in His love in my heart as a son of just being a son, and really God really allowed me to understand the power of His might, and that He can change every situation around. And because of that, the Lord is leading me into an online entrepreneurship. Um, don't know when to start. So I'm still, you know, I mean, not really waiting for confirmation, but just, what business that you want me to do. Like, is it like, you know, whatever online business that the Lord had in mind. But anyway, Lord willing. But yeah, as I reflect, because today I turned 27, I learned so much through my Christian walk through 8 years of walking with the Lord. His promise is yes and amen. As you can see, right there, there's a rated balloon. But anyway, yeah, God's calling me to be in online entrepreneurship, and maybe after, well, I'm not, yeah, it's really getting to a point where my job is becoming more discriminate me because I have type 1 diabetes now, and I've been pretty much ill for the past month. Just going through, ups and downs with my blood sugar and stuff is it pretty much is out of control sometimes. And so, hopefully they won't find me tomorrow. Hopefully they won't do something bad. Because again, I think it's a sign where the Lord says, I want you to. The Lord wanted me to transition into entrepreneurship very, very soon. But yeah, God has been really, really dealing with me about that, and to trust in Him and to obey Him. That's one of the big tests that the Lord would give me, is to, whatever the Lord's called me to do. Am I willing? I am obedient enough to be willing to obey. So, that's all I got, folks. And yeah, so may God bless you and keep you, and I'll see you guys again later.